Brother Anchia.
My brother.
I'm going to ask you a few questions about the bill.
Please.
Does the bill prevent someone with a record of rape or sexual assault from using a public bathroom?
It does not.
Does the bill prevent someone who is on the sex offender registry from using a public bathroom?
Curiously, it does not.
I agree. You know that I have a young daughter.
I do.
Who is under the age of 9, which is the age listed in the bill, correct?
I do.
Are you aware that under the bill, she is allowed in the men's restroom if I go with her? And I don't know if people need an education of what the men's restroom is like in public places. But it's certainly not the kind of place you'd want to take a little girl.
Correct.
Are you aware that under the bill, I could not take her to the women's restroom?
Even if it was empty, even if you knocked in advance and said, is anybody here? I have my daughter with me. I simply want to take her to go to the bathroom and help her because she's little. Even in doing that, because this bill is such a perversion, you would be in violation.
But even if she didn't need help, but I just felt the right thing to do was to go. What we normally do is I might ask someone coming out if it's empty, or if I can tell there's very few people, might have her peep her head in and ask if it's okay that I go. But under the bill, I would have to take her to the men's restroom, subjecting her to exactly what I don't want her to see. It's not age appropriate, right? Versus me accompanying her to the women's restroom, even if it's empty, because that is safer and more sanitary. So a little girl can or has to go to the men's restroom with their dad. They can't go to the women's restroom accompanied by their dad. And if we're talking safety, if someone is a convicted rapist, someone who's been convicted of sexual assault, or someone who is on the sex offender registry, there is nothing in here about them and their access to any restroom. It is just this. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. And I see people shaking their head, but you make a very valid point. I will just add one more thing. I know for some in the audience this may come as a shock, but in public places I have observed women, instead of standing in long lines at a concert or a football game, actually come into the men's bathroom because the line was shorter. This too, because this bill is an abomination and a perversion, would hold her in violation.